Ay, Dios mío de mi vida. No, a la casa no nos vamos ahora. Uy, 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 uy. Hostia puta. Hostia.
A powerful earthquake struck southern Spain on Tuesday, August 18th, shaking Granada and surrounding areas as a series of strong tremors sent residents rushing from buildings and prompted precautionary evacuations across the province.
Vaya meneo que me acabamos de recibir en la torre de aquí de Armilla. Se está resquebrajando, ¿eh? No, vamos.
The strongest earthquake was recorded at magnitude 4.8, according to Spain's National Geographic Institute, with the epicenter located near the municipality of Gojar, south of Granada City. The earthquake occurred at approximately 10:37 a.m. local time and was followed by several additional tremors, intensifying concern across the region. The earthquake was relatively shallow, contributing to the strength with which the shaking was felt across Granada and its metropolitan area. Buildings shook violently for several seconds, while residents reported hearing cracking sounds and seeing objects move or fall.
Mira los toldos y todo. Este es el mismo diseño que el mío, ¿no?
Sí.
The sudden tremor caused widespread alarm, with many people leaving their homes, workplaces, shops and other buildings and gathering in open areas as a precaution. Granada's emergency services were quickly overwhelmed by calls from residents reporting earthquake-related incident. Reports included cracks appearing in walls, pieces of masonry falling from buildings and debris landing on street. Some vehicles and other property were also affected. Although the damage reported so far has largely been localized rather than catastrophic, authorities began carrying out inspections of buildings and infrastructure to determine whether repeated shaking had caused more serious structural problems. The earthquake also caused visible damage to a number of buildings across the province. Several residential properties developed large cracks in walls, while sections of facades became detached and bricks and other debris were scattered across sidewalks.
Parece que no pasaba nadie por ahí, ¿no? Normal, ¿eh? Se cae un ladrillo ya.
Emergency teams inspected affected properties and advised residents to remain cautious around structures showing signs of damage. Initial assessments did not indicate widespread catastrophic structural failure, but authorities continued inspections because the region was experiencing repeated seismic activity. One of the most significant precautionary measures involved Granada's historic Alhambra complex, one of Spain's most important tourist attractions. Parts of the monument, including the Nasrid palaces and the Alcazaba, were evacuated as a precaution following the earthquake and subsequent tremors. Tourist access was restricted while authorities assessed the site and considered potential risks from further shaking or falling material. Other areas of the complex, including the Generalife and Partal, remained accessible under the measures reported at the time.
Se ha caído la cornisa, colega.
The earthquake also disrupted normal activities elsewhere in Granada. Several public buildings, museums, sports facilities and other locations were temporarily evacuated or closed as a precaution. Hotels were also among the buildings evacuated, while the Granada Metro reduced train speeds to improve safety during the period of heightened seismic activity. Emergency and civil protection personnel remained deployed across the metropolitan area to respond to reports of damage and assist residents. Several subsequent tremors were also reported, including earthquakes around magnitude 4.2 and 4.0. Authorities have consequently maintained inspections and emergency preparations while monitoring the evolution of the seismic sequence.
Ni nos vamos para abajo. Ni para abajo, no se lo ha dicho, mira que lo ha dicho mi hija, dice, no te vayas para abajo que se puede cascarte.
Emergency authorities have urged residents to remain calm but vigilant, follow official safety instructions and avoid entering buildings that may have been damaged until they have been inspected. Residents have also been advised to stay away from areas where loose masonry, damaged facades or other debris could fall during another tremor.